Yo! Okay, so this topic, right, we were like told you. Anyway, I think that this video should be up around Chinese New Year. So 恭喜发财，新年快乐. I changed the backdrop to white color lah because red color feels like really like the like Geylang, I don't know. So like red light district. So I think it's very weird. So I changed it back to white color, a bit nicer. Okay, so in this episode, 新年快乐，万事如意，心想事成，年年有余。Okay, cut the crap. Anyway, so happy Chinese New Year. For this topic, right, I want to share with you the kind of strategy that the 2018 and 2019 new launch developers will employ. Okay, marketing strategy. So if you want to get the best price, okay, a lot of people say, hey, wait, you know, I want to observe the market, I want to see what happened in 2020. Okay, I just want to tell you that I'm sorry, waiting is not the right decision because the developer also cannot wait. Why the developer cannot wait? Because if they don't sell off in 5 years, they have to pay a very heavy tax to the government. Okay, so waiting is the worst decision. Okay, if you want to wait, then don't buy because prices will just keep going up. That's for new launch lah. Okay, resale then it's different. Like I always tell people, resale need a lot of analysis. So actually resale is harder to analyze than new launch. New launch is very simple. Okay, so let's go. Okay, in 2020, right, the 2019 property, right, those that launch in 2018, 2019, right, they'll most likely take key in 2022, 2023. Okay, this property in 2022, 2023, right, are getting hotter and hotter. Why? You must always understand when property going to take key, right, more and more buyer will go and target them because the last thing that people like to do, human nature, is wait. Okay, the last thing that people like to do is wait. Okay, no one likes to wait. So the developer also knows that in 2020, if the property prices continue to increase, the 2018, 2019 developer will also know that they have to be very careful because they need to sell off because they are 5 years is going to finish. But the 2020 launches, they still have very long time to go. Some I see the TOP date is even like 2025, that's like 5 years. So they got a lot of time to sell. Okay, so this one we have to understand first. So this strategy, okay, will happen. Okay, many people think that it's about time. So let me share with you how developer actually do a strategy or marketing or price increase. It really depends on the thing we call percentage of sales. So let's say this project in the first phase first phase is always 20 to 30% sale. Once they hit 20 to 30% sale, right, they may or may not increase price. If they may or may not increase price, let's say they increase price, they will definitely come up with discounts. They will have discounted units. So once they hit around 50%, actually it's not too bad already. They will start to push sales. So when I say this, I have to inform you that when I say this, right, it doesn't mean that the developer will drop price. So I will still want to tell you that the people that buy at the beginning, the people that buy at 30%, the people that buy at 50%, the price will always increase. Okay? But by increasing price, how do you bring people back? You will still give discounts here and there. So you cannot really compare the price correctly because after a discount, right, the price may be only a slight increase. You know, it may only be a slight increase. You won't see too big an increase because actually, to be frank, 2018, 2019 developer, they have to be very careful because they still have a lot of units not sold, and 2020 developer still have 37 new launches. If you watch my first few episodes, I think it's episode 1 or something, there's still 37 launches. So actually, the amount of launches, I have the numbers but I don't know where is it. I thought 20 over 1,000 or 30 over 1,000 units. There's going to be this amount of units in the market. So everyone is very competitive. Everyone is trying to fight each other. Project A will fight Project B. Project B will fight Project A, fight Project C. So this is the situation that will happen in 2020. And you will see it more clearly because end of 2020, 2021, you will start to see launches go down because there's no more en bloc already. Whatever en bloc 2020 will be gone. 2020, whatever en bloc that happened in 2001, it will sell in 2020. So 2021, you will hardly see any en bloc land going on. Mostly it's government land sales, and you know that government land sales is very little land. There's only that few pieces. Okay, so this is what is going to happen. You will see that if a developer hits about 70 to 80% sales, then I would say good luck. Why? Because they will start to take away the discount and increase price. Okay, they will start to take away the discount and increase price. Another situation is if TOP states start to near by about a year to about 2 years, very near already, going to take key maybe 1 year to 1.5 years, or even earlier, you will realize that prices will go up, discount will be gone. Why? Because there is always this group of buyers that like to buy during this situation because they cannot wait. It's like HDB upgrader or private owned stay buyer. They buy to stay one. So they sell off, they want to minimize their rental period. They don't want to rent 2-3 years, they want to rent 1 year. Okay, so these people, they will calculate this way. Okay, if you do the mathematics, this is a very big dilemma, or I don't know, to me it's a big agony, because I feel that it's like, like you see, if you buy on the first year, if you buy at the launch, you bought like, let's say at 1,000 PSF, then if you buy at the end, you buy at 1,002 PSF, so let's say the 200 PSF times the unit price, let's say 1,000 square feet, that will be close to about 20 over 1,000, you know, 20 over 1,000, correct, or 200 over 1,000, but around there, maybe 100 over 1,000, maybe they increase so much, like increase 100, example. So let's say 100,000. So actually, you buy earlier, you buy later, you know, is it going to make a difference, like you rent lesser and all these things? Okay, you can say that it's because of inconvenience and all these things. But you see, like I told you, I think previously in my video, there's this project that launched about 2002, then now it launched about 2006, 2007. So you can see that in new launch, from the first day you buy and the last day you buy, the price gap can be very big one. The developer has all ability to call for the price if the market can accept. So you will be surprised why we always say that TOP new launch will always earn money, because that's the same thing. Because TOP new launch, the price always increase. So sometimes TOP it's not the resale customer that is selling, it's not the private, it's the developer TOP. The developer themselves is selling. The developer themselves actually sell higher than the units that's launched on the first day. Okay, I don't know whether you get it or not, but I'm not trying to complicate stuff now. I hope that I've explained it very clearly. So there's no difference between buying early and buying late. The later you buy, it's going to be more and more expensive. So this is just the strategy. Okay, I will say that any project, first 50% you are good to do. If you can buy on preview date, meaning the VVIP first launch, that will be the best price. But anything after, until 50%, developer will still be there to give you discount. 60-70%, hard to say. But I know anything more than 70-80%, then very hard already. There's no more discount. And you have to understand that if you buy early, you get a better choice. You get a better choice. There will be some premium stacks that developer actually close up. But why they want to close up? Because if they close up, then these are the stacks that they can sell really expensive. And when they say premium stack, they really mean it. Meaning that this stack will have everything that the other stacks don't have. Okay, it means when we talk about stacks, we talk about like 0404, 0604. 04 is a stack. So the whole 2-bedroom, for this facing is actually the best. Or this block is actually the best. So the developer will block out something for the last batch of people so that he can sell at a more premium price. Okay, so this is actually open secret, meaning that let's say today you after 6 years you want to sell off your place. Actually everybody knows that this stack is the best and this stack is the more expensive one, because let's say today you buy 1.2 at the premium stack, the not premium stack buy 1.1. You think the 1.2 people will go and sell 1.2 again? They won't. They will sell 1.3 but the 1.1 people can sell 1.2. So actually you don't have to worry. Everyone will know that there's a premium stack, because actually in resale premium stack makes more sense. Okay, why I want to explain to you this? Because in resale people view the unit, people go into the unit, look at the facing, have a feel of the unit. Instead of now you buy from show flat, you need to imagine, you need to visualize. But in resale, it's going to make a very big difference. Those stack that is no good okay, I have to tell you, when the buyer walk in, the buyer know that stack is not good, because downstairs is a barbecue pit. or face another block very near, or got west sun. All these things is always visible during the resale transaction. Okay, so I'm not going to share too much, I'm not going to complicate. I just want you to understand the strategy that will happen in 2020 for those 2019 and 2018 property, because they will do very well. Okay, if you want to know what are the best buys for north, south, east, west, okay, or central, you can WhatsApp me. I will send you the link. I don't want to share to everybody because we did a lot of homework and a lot of research to find out which project is still a good buy and which project will earn you the most. Okay, so if you really want that information, you can WhatsApp me. Then hopefully you can support the video, hit the subscribe button, and I see you in the next episode. Bye bye， 新年快乐，恭喜发财，花啦！